not particularly great at it.
All right, Maxwell, congratulations. Talk about your match a little bit. You know, there was a lot of emotion that went into it at the end. Talk about, you know, that final seconds that were ticking down and the emotion.
Well, throughout the match, it's, you know, keep wrestling no matter what. You're down by 10, you're up by 10, you're tied, whatever it is. That's, you know, never stop, and, you know, that's what we train to do. So throughout the match, but afterwards, it was like, man, this is pretty cool. I got my brother in my corner, and Mike Gray, who I love too, like a brother. So to get to share that moment with them, and now to have the opportunity to put it on the line for everything tomorrow night is pretty special.
Max, speaking of your brother, he seemed more excited than you did at the end. How is it? Is it tough at all following in his footsteps?
Used to be. Actually, throughout most of my career up until, you know, right around the end of December, I carried around a lot of expectations, and it was stressful. Sometimes made the sport unfun. And I actually ended up losing a match we wrestled down in Florida to a talented kid, but you know, afterwards I knew I had lost because I went out there and I didn't approach it the right way. And I, at that point, had some ups and downs and was just so sick of myself, so sick of the way that I'd been doing things, sick of the things I cared about, because they were so materialistic and worried about winning and losing. And I remember just getting, I was so disgusted. I was like, man, maybe I should just quit because I hate this. And then, well, I had to talk with my dad, and he looked at me, he's like, well, are you a quitter? I said, no. He goes, no, you'd hate that more about yourself. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So you're not going to quit. He goes, you hate the way you're doing things. So why do it this way anymore? Why not just change? You know, why not be the person you want to be? And it just made too much sense not to listen. So now every time I step out there, I try to do it with no fear, and it makes it fun.
Talk about the strategy you guys had. I mean, your opponent is very, very high achievements.
Oh, yeah, he's awesome.
Knows how to win matches, and you guys had to figure out a best way to attack that challenge. What was it that you wanted to do, and then what were you able to do with that game plan?
Well, so we had a couple of trial runs this year, which I'm grateful for. So I wrestled him in Las Vegas in December, and initially it was like, well, this guy's definitely more athletic than you. He's probably more technical than you, so you're going to have to break him or something, win late. So I went out, went crazy, went bad. He took advantage of me, ended up losing pretty bad. Wrestled him at the end of February, and this time like, all right, try and slow it down a little bit more. Try not to attack early on, try to keep it, you know, a little closer, and then see if we can get something done late. And so we went that way, and we went a little bit too far back the other way, where I think he kind of got to sit back, set up his stuff, pick me off. And so going into this one, we had a really good game plan. I think we knew right where we needed to be. It was going to be, hey, you got to keep him moving, keep him wrestling, make it really hard to finish, put him through some stuff, and also, you know, keep it a close match, and you're going to have an opportunity to score late. And, you know, trusted my coaches, and it's exactly what we did, and, you know, game plan worked. Grateful for that.
Max, two-part question here. First part, you just wrestled Miles Martin 6 weeks ago, maybe?
Yep.
What did you learn from that? And the second part of the question is, he'd only given up one takedown all year, and it was kind of fluky. So how do you watch film on a guy like that of how to attack him if no one's really getting there?
Yeah, so, you know, kind of like what I just said is we had a couple of trial runs, right? And I think I sat back too much in that match 6 weeks ago. That's how long ago it was. I know it was somewhat recent. And I don't think I, you know, maybe put enough pressure on him early. And he was able to kind of sit back, set up, you know, he's got some great attacks. He's amazing. He's a great athlete, super technical. So kind of picked me off. And we realized I think we needed to get him moving a little bit more. You know, get to maybe just some more fakes, some more snaps, things like that, even if I'm not scoring early on. And, you know, see if we can get into a scramble position later, because I think that might be one position that would be my advantage. And we got into a scramble position late in the match. I was only down by 1 and scored in 1. So.
Last question for Max. We're good. Thank you, Max.
All right. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate that.